Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. The winter arc is a little practice that I do every winter for myself, and I also started applying it to my students for the past 2 years, and it's proven to be quite successful just because it's a time where it's a lot colder, darker, and goal setting becomes a lot more difficult. But it is the best time in the year to actually set some clear goals and try to achieve them within a very short period of time. So you don't have the whole year, you basically give yourself 2 to 3 months. And you can choose any part of the colder months to do that. For this year's winter arc worksheet, I've chosen December, January, and February, literally the 3 months of winter. The main goal is for me to start applying these in December. I do have a worksheet that I will be sharing down below, and I'm just going to show you guys the process of how I set these goals and what this winter arc worksheet entails. And I hope that this will help somebody out there who's trying to organize themselves at this time of the year. I'm going to be sharing my screen here with you guys. Here's the winter arc worksheet, and I've put a little prompt for the first part, which is the goal setting. You have 3 to 5 goals that you want to achieve by the end of February. Obviously, you can change that timeline. For each goal, I want you to include, so why is this goal important to you? And what will success look like when you do achieve it? I think that's also very important. You can choose other areas in your life, but I think these areas do set the tone. So the first one is professional, personal, health, creative, and fitness. Well, I want to complete preparing my doctoral defense presentation. So I'm going to put fully prepare doctoral defense presentation. Oops. Okay, fully prepare doctoral defense presentation. So why is this important to me? To receive my doctoral degree after years of work. And to complete this chapter, I think I just want this chapter to close so that I can start a new one. What does success look like for me? To successfully present and defend my thesis and to obtain my degree. The next goal, I want it to be personal, so this can be in terms of relationships, friendships, even like a hobby or an interest that you want to start, something personal that has nothing to do with your career path. In my case, and this is going to sound really stupid to a lot of people, but because I've isolated myself so much so, I really want to get back into like social circles, but I want to just be able to have like my little safe social group, like a few people that I really enjoy being around. So I would say reconnecting with friends and meet up with them regularly. So in my case, I do want to define what regularly means. I would say 1 to 2 times a month at least, okay? Why this is important to me, crucial for me to have a supportive social circle who I can trust and feel aligned with. So why do I say that? It's because I've spent so many years just trying to hang out or fit into groups and people that I just don't align with. I come from a very international, global background, even as a foreigner living in Europe. Sometimes I feel like I try to narrow myself or make myself smaller just so I can fit into certain groups. And it just doesn't work. Actually, yesterday, after a very, very long time, I met up with a friend of mine. She bought me a whole orchid. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness, I feel so special. It's my thesis submission gift. So what does success look like in this case? Success would be feeling comfortable. I'm a little bit dyslexic. Feeling comfortable to reach out. So I just want to be able to feel like if I pick up the phone and call somebody, I'm okay with that, you know? And I know that sounds like so stupid, but if you have 2 or 3 friends that you can literally call up the phone and tell them like, hey, I need help with this, or I'm not feeling good, can you give me some advice? You are so blessed. My next goal is definitely in terms of health. So I just want a consistent gut health routine. So usually the goal would be to be healthy, to have full gut health, but I think for me to have that, the actual goal is to be consistent with my routine. So not to have crashes. It's important to me to be my healthiest self because health is wealth. Feeling energized as a result of eating nutritious food. We needed to set a creative goal because I am a creative person and I do need to do something creative with my life. So in this case, I'm going to be really simple. I'm just going to put post weekly consistent videos on YouTube. I don't want to complicate it. Like there's so many creative goals that I have in my life, but I think I just need to stick to one until the end of February and then see where that takes me. So I think YouTube is a way for me to express myself creatively. To have built a community of like-minded people through my channel. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about building community and helping people. So my final goal, and this can be actually an optional one, but I put fitness. I've been regularly hitting the gym 3 times a week for the past 3 to 4 months, and I'm actually really proud of myself. So I want to extend that to 4 times a week. So I'm going to put 4 training sessions per week. So what that would look like would be 3 gym sessions and 1 cardio. I mean, I do cardio with each gym session, but it's like really short, like 8 to 10 minutes, elliptical, treadmill, a Stairmaster, and you know, those are gonna stay. But I want one day where it's just cardio. So either swimming or running. I think for me it's about strength, to feel physically strong and capable. I just love feeling strong. So I have visible strength and muscular gains. Yeah, visible strength and muscular gains. I know a lot of girlies want to look lean and, you know, I'm happy for you, but I listen to Chris Bumstead and he always says, don't be a skinny bitch. And I honestly go by that motto. Like, I am loving my muscles and I want to be muscular. Like, I don't want to look like a man, but I also don't want to be skinny. Like, I actually enjoy having good muscles on my body and feeling strong. Once these are set, then we go to the second part. And the second part is a little bit more difficult because you actually now have to put your plans into action. And I've actually given an example here. So you have a timeline for each week. You set the date. So let's say you start on the first week of December, and then your action plan is by the end of this week, I will have prepared a PowerPoint presentation. Let's just assume you have to give some sort of presentation by the end of December. You want that PowerPoint prepared by the end of the first week so that you're ready. So for each of those goals, I'm gonna go ahead and make a weekly action plan. I'm gonna set in the dates and then say, what am I gonna do by the end of each week? And then I'm gonna go back to it at the end of each week and see, have I attained that goal or not? I'm not gonna start doing that right now because it's very detailed. Right, guys, that was it for the Winter Arc worksheet. Again, the worksheet is down below in the description for free. You can download it for free. And do comment if this has helped you in any way so that I can maybe share more similar templates or organizational plans. All right, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.